Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your daily advice reading for February 14th, 2017. Happy Valentine's Day. And I apologize for not being able to post a daily video for the 13th. My internet has been down since I think around Saturday, and an engineer showed up. They were supposed to show up on Sunday, but you know, it's the weekend, so they probably didn't bother. And they showed up Monday afternoon. And so by the time they showed up, it was time to post the videos for the next day. So that's what happened there. Sorry about that, and thank you for your patience. I hope everyone had a really beautiful weekend and a nice start to the week. And I want to say happy Valentine's Day and remind everyone that is a day to celebrate love of all kinds, not just romantic love. So I think it's important for us to remember that, okay? Just because we may not have a love partner, it doesn't mean we cannot celebrate love today. So love yourself, your friends, your family, your pets, nature, your projects, your hobbies. Lots of love to go around, okay? So let's see what the energies are for us today. So we have two very beautiful major arcana cards, very powerful major arcana cards today. And so I feel like it may be, definitely has the potential to be a really beautiful day. And there's also an element of taking charge or deciding to set the tone as opposed to dealing with the consequences of other people's actions, or whatever happens, attitudes no longer being acceptable. And us feeling like, you know what, maybe it's time that I started doing what I want to see happen in my life, okay? That's always a beautiful thing. So the first card that we have representing the influence of the past on our current situation, we have the Emperor. And this is a major arcana card, and it talks about lots of things, okay? It can talk about foundations, it can talk about stability, security, ground rules. It can also talk about father figures, authority figures, things that we were brought up to believe also comes up here, things that we were taught, things that we had to just take at face value. And also, you know, it's the divine masculine energy here. And I feel that it is a card that talks about a time in our lives when we may have been on our own, or we may have had to take care of ourselves, or we may have actively focused on being independent and taking care of ourselves, calling the shots, making the difficult decisions, and taking the necessary action. Okay, also shows up with the Emperor here. Maybe we had people in our care, maybe we had people we were responsible for, or people who looked up to us, and it was up to us to take care of them and to really step up to the plate and become the Emperor with this energy. It is followed by the Empress. And so we have the Emperor and the Empress in our reading for today. So that's a beautiful time. A focus on family comes up for some of us. A focus on relationships comes up for others of us. A focus on starting a family, becoming a mother, becoming a father at this time also comes up. The Empress is Venus, and so it's really nice to have the love card show up in our reading for today. She is Venus. She is love and abundance, prosperity, growth as well, okay, with the Empress. And it's on the same note of having to be independent or having to take charge of a situation. With the Emperor, we had to embody the divine masculine. So we had to fight for what we wanted. We had to defend what we wanted. We had to take action, take charge, and embody that divine masculine energy. That's what that's about. And now we've gotten to a point where we can be the Empress, where we're still in charge, we're still calling the shots and making decisions and taking action, but it's a little bit more relaxed. Things are starting to bloom, okay? So there was a time when we had to push through, and whatever we started is now calming down, it's now relaxing or blossoming or producing fruit, okay, bearing fruit with the Empress here. It is a card of giving birth, new beginnings, new cycles in our lives, creativity, love, growth, expansion, and it's what we created for the most part, okay, with these two energies. So a powerful focus on love today. It's also saying that for some of us, if we are used to being the emperor and just, the person people go to for guidance, for advice, for telling them what to do, for help, for being the protector, the teacher, the mentor. Today, it's okay to give ourselves a break. It's okay that today we focus on ourselves and we nurture ourselves, okay, with the Empress. And we nurture those we love, and we nurture what we love, what makes us feel happy in our lives, okay? And it can be taking time for family. It can be focusing on our relationships, our romantic relationships, our friends, our family, our children, our pets. It can be just being at home if you're comfortable at home, just being at home and making things more cozy, more comfortable. It's a very nurturing energy that the Empress brings forward here. And that's what love is, isn't it? It's a lot of things, but a lot of it is also nurturing. We nurture those we care for. And we should be on top of that list ourselves. And we should take some time to nurture ourselves. Because by nurturing ourselves, we are then able to go ahead and nurture other people. If we just give, and we never get to us, then we can't really, keep that up for a very long time. And we kind of, ruin our health in the process. It's not a healthy situation to just give, just as it's not a very healthy situation to just take. We have to find that balance. And so with the Empress, fertility, a lot of us could be looking at starting a family today, or talking about starting a family. We could be looking at a fertility of ideas, an abundance of ideas, creativity, new ideas, new projects, new hobbies, new creative endeavors also show up under the energy of the Empress here. It could also be, again, focusing on the home, adding to the home, expanding the home, adding to the family. It's growth, it's abundance, it's love, okay? That's what the Empress talks about. And it's definitely a card that says, go out and talk to people, connect to other people, expand your circle of friends, expand your circle of contacts. And you'd be surprised. Maybe you meet someone who turns out to be a little more than just a friend, or a little more than just someone you talk to, just an acquaintance. But it is a time for love and growth and nurturing. And then the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with, we have the Nine of Pentacles here. And I sometimes see the Nine of Pentacles as the minor arcana equivalent of the Empress. So it's almost like we have a double message in the Empress here. The Nine of Pentacles is, again, it's a card that talks about our hard work paying off. And a reminder to stop and smell the roses, to share the abundance, to take a minute to nurture ourselves, to give ourselves time to enjoy the fruits of our labor, okay, with the Nine of Pentacles. It's also a card that says, being in the spotlight is coming up, being loved, being cherished, also comes up with the Nine of Pentacles. It can be exchanging gifts, it can be receiving compliments or paying compliments to someone else, flowers, also show up receiving flowers or giving flowers here with the Nine of Pentacles. For a lot of us, I'm definitely seeing a focus on property or moving with these two cards to your dream home, or to a place that allows you to start a family. But the Nine of Pentacles it's like you're happily ever after when it comes to what makes you feel abundant, okay? And that can be money, that can be love, that can be job or status, or creative endeavors, your health, whatever the case may be. We're moving into feeling abundant, being abundant. And it started with us needing to step up and take charge of a situation. Now things are blossoming, now things are taking root, or we're starting to see the fruits of our labor here with the Empress. And we're also giving birth to new ideas, new thoughts, new opportunities, new connections. And then with the Nine of Pentacles, we're getting to that point where our work is paying off. Everything we've had to go through, everything we've had to endure, everything we've had to invest in or sacrifice, it's now paying off. We're moving into experiencing the abundance that we've started to manifest a little while ago, or further back. It's going to be different things for different people. We're starting to see the results of that right now with the Empress, and we're also getting new ideas, new possibilities, new concepts, new people enter our lives under the energy of the Empress, if we allow them to, of course. We have to be open to that. And then we experience the manifestation of that, things becoming material with the Nine of Pentacles, kind of bringing our desires from a dream, something we wish for, into reality. That's where we're headed. Our guidance card is the Swan, number 12. And this is a card that talks about transformation and trusting your psychic gifts, your intuition. So 12 adds up to a 3, so it does talk about change, progress, moving things forward. Initial success with more success to follow. So again, we're starting to see the results. We're starting to get new ideas. We're starting to feel a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more confident and in control. And we're bringing our dreams down to reality, okay, under this energy. That's what the transformation could be. With the Emperor and the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles, it also talks about internal change and transformation. It's like going from the ugly duckling to the beautiful swan, that kind of transformation, where we may have been scared, we may have been hesitant, we may have gone through a lot of different stuff in our lives that really affected our sense of self-worth and our ability to love and cherish ourselves. And we're going through this transformation now where we really see that we're a beautiful person, okay, beautiful people. We really see that we have a lot to offer. We really see that we are very lovable and we should be cherished. And it does start with us. And so that's where we spread our wings. And it starts today. So that's a really, really beautiful message here. And of course it says trust your instincts, trust your intuition. The Empress is the divine feminine with our psychic gifts, with our intuition. And there's divine masculine and feminine energy within everyone. It doesn't matter if we're male or female. And so it's just saying we're going through a transformation. It's very beautiful, very blessed. And we're supposed to keep listening to the guidance, keep listening to our intuition and our dreams, and use our spirituality to keep us on track and keep us going towards where we want to get to. But it's a beautiful energy of change and transformation. So you could find that, today you meet someone and they turn out to be a really beautiful person to be around, and you go from being single to having feelings for someone, or you go from being single to, I'm going to go back into the dating world. I'm beautiful, I'm lovable, I know what I want, and I'm going to meet someone. You could be resolving issues within relationships, romantic relationships, but with friends and family as well. Trust issues, commitment issues, anything that has caused fear and a need to overprotect oneself. I feel like those have a really, really good chance of being resolved and released today under these energies, with these energies. And it comes from a place of love, and that's how you heal situations and relationships, with love, with compassion. That's how we move forward in a healthy direction. So that's the message that I have for today. It's a really beautiful message, very nurturing energy coming through, encouragement coming through. And so I really hope that it comes across as you listen to the messages. Thank you so much for joining me. Do stay tuned. I'm working on editing the monthlies and the weeklies, and I'm going to be posting them as soon as I possibly can. So stay tuned for those. But thank you for joining me once again. Thank you for all the support that you give me. I really, really appreciate it. Let's have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.